Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today's May 11th, Sunday. It's supposed to be I think it's going to be about 91 degrees. 91 degrees today. I'm going to be doing chest and maybe a little bit of tries. Hopefully I'll get another 15-20 minutes out of this. I'm not going to be doing heavyweight, as you guys all know. If you guys are new here, my name's Brandon. I was born with a serious lung disease. Every year that passes, my lung function seems to be dropping. As of right now, I'm at 46%, which is not that great. Doctor said I should start maybe doing some weights. I do hike about 30 minutes every single day. I've been doing that for years and years. But it's just not enough. I got to do more. When I was born, the average age was only 6 years old, so to make it to 50 is, hey, it is what it is, right? So I can't go into regular gyms, obviously, because I make people uncomfortable, always coughing. Who wants to be around somebody that's coughing inside of a gym, right? I can't go into steam rooms. I'll get super sick. Even though I do go into the hospital for weeks at a time every year. This is another reason I'm out. I bought some property here out in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, we're off grid. I do have junk equipment. As you can see, I hardly use it. I started this channel to try and get motivation and support, positive energy from you guys. Hopefully this will keep me motivated and keep going. I've tried to work out in the past, and usually it lasts for a few weeks, and then I start skipping days, and pretty soon I'm not working. I'm sure that happens to a lot of people too. They get motivated to work out, and after a month goes by or 2 months, they're not working out. So I'm hoping you guys give me encouraging words and keeps me positive to want to work out. So today I'm doing chest and tries. I won't be doing heavy weights. Like I said, I'm 50, so it's going to be lightweight, so don't laugh. It's going to be high reps. I don't want to be pulling muscles or stuff like that. I'm not looking to bench 500 pounds or even 300 pounds. I'm just high reps. It's mostly for my lungs, and this channel is, I can look back in 30 days and see if I made any progress. I'll take my lung functions again. It's actually longer than that, but now I'm on so much medication. I'm trying to get off the medication or use them less. Here's a few inhalers I gotta use in case I can't get through this. Also, I don't know if you guys know about these, but this actually tests your oxygen in your blood. So let's see what mine is. Oh yeah, so it's supposed to be at 95. You want it at 95. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's not even showing up, is it? It's only at 90. I don't know why this is not picking it up. That's weird. Anyways, it's at 90 right now. When I woke up this morning, I tested it, and it was like 85, which is way, you want it at 95. You start having problems when it gets lower, but okay, that's enough. Time to work out, right? Yeah, I know I got junk equipment, but if I stick with this and stay motivated, maybe I can upgrade. I don't have much money, that's why I'm out here, right? Wow. Looks like I got about 30 reps. Yeah, fair warning, I'll be coughing up some phlegm. That's the whole point of me working out, is trying to get the phlegm out. So. Yeah, my videos are probably going to be getting a little bit longer as I go. I know YouTube says about 10 to 15 minute videos. Nobody really watches anything that are longer, but you know what? This is for me to look back on stuff, so I figure I don't have a manager. I see people have managers and people that do all the stuff. I don't know anything about YouTube, so this is raw videos. It's just going to be me working out in my morning routine. So, like I said, they're just raw videos. You guys can, if you don't want to watch them throughout the whole thing, you guys can just fast forward or whatever. So, but I hope you guys watch the videos and see my progress. Like I said, keep me motivated. That's all I care about. We need to motivate each other. There's too much negativity in this world. It just, yeah. Look at the gnats out here, or whatever these things are. That's one side of one downside of working outside. There, you're out in nature. Gnats or flies. The reason I don't wear a shirt is I can obviously see instead of using a mirror, I got this, but the sun is supposed to be good. It's supposed to be kind of like a red light on your skin. We're supposed to get so much, certain amount of, what is this? Now I'm not even thinking because I'm out of breath. Sorry about that. We need a certain amount of vitamin D exposure from the sun. I don't even know if that made sense. But they did those, what do they call those, chemtrails or whatever? And now you can see it's starting to overcast. Let me get this. I don't even know if this phone shows up. It's too hard to see, I guess. I shouldn't have messed with the phone, huh? I'm just recording this off my cell phone. So. I got a little, one of those flexible tripods. Yeah, I need to get a different one, I guess. I didn't want to spend all this money on stuff. Since it's just for me, Well, I guess it's not just for me, huh? For my people who are watching. Oh, I just want to say thanks to everybody that watched the first video and gave me a lot of positive, the comments. That's the type of comments I got motivated reading some. When I woke up this morning, I read some of them. Some of them, I read all of them. I think there's about 6 of them and got about 5 subscribers. Thanks so much. We need more positivity in this world. I don't watch TV, I don't watch the news and stuff like that. I go into town maybe once a week, if that. I know this is 2025, so I have to wear a mask sometimes. If I see a lot of people in like the market or something, I put a mask on because I don't want to get sick. Maybe I'm getting paranoid, I don't know, but oh, that was a good set. Now I'm feeling it. I'm actually feeling it when I'm working out. I actually feel it more in my triceps than the actual chest. I know I'm skinny. I need to gain some weight, but man. But now I'm starting to feel the pump, like right here. I don't feel anything like here, but it's like here and this outside muscle. Okay. I think it's going to be humid today. It was perfect. Clear skies. Oh, let me get down here. It was perfect clear skies. And now, these trails. This can't be good for my breathing, right? These chemtrails, whatever they're spraying up there or releasing. I know some people don't believe in it, some people do. I'm just saying, man. I did a little bit of research on all this aluminum and everything else, how they can manipulate the weather. And what's weird is every year we usually get about 12 inches of rain, which isn't very much for being, I'm kind of like in the high desert. And this year I only got 4¼ inches of rain, I think total, that's it. Yeah, ain't very much. And I collect water for the wildlife. I put out totes. Because I know they're going to be suffering. Having no water. Okay. I'm going to do some dumbbell flies. I don't know if you guys heard from the other video. All my lightweight dumbbells got stolen. So I'm going to have to see if I can do flies with the 25 pounds. I don't know if you guys know what power blocks are. I had a set of power blocks I had in my container. And they even stole my power blocks. What was weird, is because I had the power blocks separated. I was doing something with 35 pounders like last year or something, and I never put them all together. They only took the 35 pounders. So now I got the rest of them. Watch, I can show you. Here's the pieces of the power block. I welded these on here to make it bigger, because I only had money for all the way up to 50. So I would put dumbbells, but it really didn't work. But here's the other pieces to the power block. Wow, these feel heavy. Oh, wow. Well, that definitely pushed me. Since I gotta use the heavier weights. I think these are 25s. They're rusted, so I don't really know what they are. Wow. Yeah, I know they're rusted. What do I care? Man, I wish I had those power blocks. I need to save my money and get another pair. Those things are awesome. You think Power Block would give me a set if I did advertising for them? Those things are. Oh, you know what? That's right. It happened in August. I already know. August 5th, 4th, when I got back. I was actually in the hospital for 3 weeks last year. In August, this is May. So was that 10 months ago is when they broke in and stole a bunch of my stuff. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. Of course, if you saw stuff out in the middle of nowhere, I have a barbed wire fence around my property that has no trespassing. They obviously cut the lock on the gate, drove in and helped themselves. Thieves. Let me get another set in. Oh, now I'm getting a pump. It's the outside. I'm not feeling it in the inside here, and I'm definitely feeling it in my triceps. I have a feeling my triceps are getting a better workout. When I'm doing it, I feel it more in my triceps. But when I rest like I just did, I'm feeling it right here. Yeah, I know I'm skinny and out of shape. Maybe this is kind of good I don't have lighter weights to make it forcing me to do heavier weight. But at the same time, I don't want my blood veins, whatever they are, in your lungs. Sometimes, a lot of times, I'll push myself. The phlegm is this congestion. I'm forcing air in there, and it tears. And that's when I start getting, my lungs start filling. I don't even know how to explain this right, but my lungs start filling up with blood. And let me tell you, the first time it happened, that was the scariest thing ever. I actually thought it was phlegm until I coughed it up. I just thought it was phlegm. Nothing but blood comes out. I'm like, oh, that's not good. I started panicking. I think, dude, I have a collapsed lung or something. And I remember this was during when COVID started happening. I've never had blood in my lungs before, so first thing I did was call 911. Because I'm like, dude, I could feel it. I could feel it, my lungs fill up. And of course, it was busy. So I'm like panicking. I know the first thing you want to do is stop whatever you're doing. I called 911 again, busy. So I leapt up the ER. And I was like, dude, I'm calling the ER. Called the ER. And again, this is during COVID, when it first started. I called ER. And it says, you'll get a return call in 45 minutes. And in my mind, I'm like, dude, I'm done. 911's not working. The ER's 45-minute wait. I was like, then I ended up, of all things, I called my doctor. I paged him in the hospital. And he returned my call within like minutes. I'm like, dude, the doctor? The actual doctor? Or excuse me, it was the nurse practitioner. She says, yeah, just stop whatever you're doing. She says, don't worry. She calmed me down because I was kind of like panicking because I've never seen so much blood. At the time, I'm like just trying to get it out of my lungs by coughing it up. And what you want to do is hopefully it clogs to stop the bleeding. I don't even know if I'm explaining it right, but that's what it ended up doing. So by the time I calmed down, I have really no service out here. I got like one bar. But anyways, it did enough where I can get in my own car and drive my own self to the hospital, which is 45 minutes away. Because I got to go around. So if they flew in a helicopter or whatever, they'd be here in like 2 minutes. It's literally 15 minutes as the crow flies. But I'm sure you guys didn't want to hear that, but yeah. COVID was a scary feeling. I know a lot of people don't believe in it, but if you guys have never called 911 when COVID was happening and the 911 was busy, they did end up calling me back. I don't know how that's possible. 911 did call me back, but that was after I got it to stop. And I told them I was on the way to the emergency room, so anyways, I'm rattling on. I'm trying to catch my breath, and I'm procrastinating here, I know. Wow, I sound like I was starting to cry there. Oh man. Oh boy. Okay, I got it. That one got to me. I should actually be doing one of these puffs before I even work out. But I'm trying to get off, limit myself to this, because I know this. You need more potassium with bananas and stuff if you use this a lot. A nurse told me that I don't. I just take the medication. This is Convivent. I don't know if you guys can see that, but supposedly this is supposed to be an emergency. I'm not even thinking right now about oxygen. Whew. Yeah, I feel it right here. On the sides. Not really here, but on the sides. And these. This has to help my lungs. Need to make a doctor's appointment. Hopefully it improves. My doctor will be like, what in the hell did you do? How'd you jump? Get in such good shape. That's my dreaming, right? Yeah, that's enough of that. I'm just gonna do some, maybe I'll do dips on this. I was gonna do it on this, but maybe I can. Just to see if I can get it. I've one set in at least. My arms feel a little jelly, but what is it? No pain, no gain. I'm laughing because I'm out of oxygen and not thinking. Wow. I'm so out of shape. Don't be laughing. I'm just getting started. Hopefully I can stick with this. I feel like I'm just talking to talk. Oh yeah. I'm breathing heavy now. This is what I need. I did my cold plunge this morning. The water got down to 60 degrees. For some reason, I use bottled water. I freeze them, so I got like 15 of them, but the water didn't freeze last night. And I got one of those Magic Chef freezers. It's not very big, but for some reason it's on. And what is that? The alarm kept going off on the it's not the smoke alarm, but it's the other one. I can't even think right now. I thought I had a propane leak in the container. So I pulled out like the stove. The stove and I got some propane bottles, and I was thinking maybe that was leaking, but now thinking about it, maybe it's the freezer night. Maybe the Freon's coming out. I don't know. It's pretty new. It's probably only 3 years old for the freezer. I took that sensor out and put it outside and shut off. So I'm thinking maybe it was the batteries. So I put new batteries in it, brought it back in the house, and did the same damn thing. I don't know where I was going with this. Oh yeah, the ice bath. Sorry, the oxygen has gotten to my short-term memory. I talked to the doctor about that. He says, yeah, you need to sleep more and get your lungs better. That way you sleep more throughout the night instead of waking up and coughing or whatever. I'm procrastinating, sorry. Oh boy. Anyways, I didn't get my ice bath water down to 50 degrees. That was my whole point. And I'm thinking maybe the freezer's going out. So I'm going to try it again. I put the ice back in there. Maybe it'll work. I turned it down a little bit. If it doesn't work, that's hey. I guess I won't be doing ice baths with cold water. Try to get save money for a freezer. So that was kind of bumming. It was actually a break from doing cold plunge. I'm down to 50 degrees, today's 60. You know, mentally, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I get in, I'm like, oh, this ain't bad. I did like 4 minutes. Maybe I'm getting used to it. After doing it for a week. Okay. I'm mostly feeling it. Watch, tomorrow I won't be able to bend my arms. Gosh, I'm out of shape. Look like an anorexic in this phone. Jeez. Okay. And of course, I forgot my water. I didn't want to leave and go get it. That'll be like a 30-minute trip, so I don't even know how long this workout was. I guess I'll find out when I upload this video. Okay. I'm going to go do a hike. 30 minutes up the hill. Excuse me, it's about 15 minutes up the hill. 12 minutes down. I just say it's 30 minutes. I got to do that after my workouts. That way it helps me push. And then I'll definitely be doing a breathing treatment. It's a Buterol and 7% saline. Well, I don't think I'm going to do the saline because I just want to get the Buterol at least. So, I'm out of breath. Thanks to everyone that actually watched the whole video. And thanks for thanks for the subscribers, and thank you so much for the positive feedback. I need this to come back tomorrow and the next day and see my progress. Okay. I just want to thank you guys all again. Till tomorrow.